Okay, so here is our example of a correlation problem. I'm just going to walk through it with you using Google Sheets. So what we have here is it is decided to take a random sample of 10 students to see if there's a linear relationship between the height and shoe size. The results are given in the table. So our height is X, shoe size is Y. What they want us to first do is see if we can find a regression line of the shoe size and height, giving the answer in Y equals mx plus c, just a linear equation. Then they want to use our equation to predict the height, or to predict the shoe size given the height. They want us to find the correlation coefficient, that's R, and then describe the correlation. Okay, so first thing we need to do is, in Google Sheets, I copied down the table already. So I have everything we need to find here. We're going to start with the mean. To find the mean, I just do equals average, because mean is average. Average of, we can do the height, and press enter. Shoe size, press equals average, and then Y's. There's our average shoe size, average height. Now we're going to find this average, or we're going to find the standard deviation. So I'll do equals, and then ST, you see STDEV, that's what we want. So I press enter, and then I'll just select my height. There it is. And then here, shoe size, to do the same thing. Equals, I want standard deviation. So it's already predicting what we want based upon what we just did. So yes, that's right, that's what I want. Enter. So the next thing is I need my correlation, that's R. So very simple, just equals, you see correl, see Pearson product moment correlation coefficient, that's what we want. So it's going to want Y and then X. So I choose Y, my Y value is there, make sure I get all 10, comma, my X values here, make sure I get all 10, enter. There's my correlation. Don't forget they want Y and then X. Now I'm going to look at, for my equation line. So to get that, I'm going to need to highlight my data here, go up to chart here, and we're going to graph this. So if when you selected chart and you graphed your data and you didn't get a scatter plot like I did, you want to change your chart type. So you go to chart type and scroll down until you see scatter right here, and you just click that, and then you get this nice scatter plot. So see, there's my scatter plot, and I did it correctly. You see on the left side my Y is shoe size, on the bottom my height is X. I need a trend line or a linear regression. So I'm going to go to customize, series, scroll down, trend line, boom. Now I want my equation, keep scrolling down, label unit equation. I also want to show my R squared. So I'm almost done. Now I'm just going to put my equation in here. So I'm just going to write Y equals 0.075, 05, X plus negative 3.22. And notice how they already put it in 3 sig figs for you. It's pretty cool. And then my R squared value, I'll just write that here, enter. Now, it wanted us to do or find the equation, and we got that. Use your equation to predict the shoe size of a student who is 162 centimeters. So now that I have the equation here, all I have to do is substitute 162 in for X. So I'll just do equals 0.0705 times 162 plus negative 3.22, enter, until the predicted shoe size is around 8. So the next thing is write down the correlation coefficient. So we have that here. So what you need to realize is that this tells us about the data here. So the closer it is to 1, the stronger it is. The closer it is to -1, the stronger it is. The closer it is to 0, the weaker it is. So you see this is kind of a moderate. This is moderate. And since it's also positive, it's a moderate positive. Let me just explain to you in detail the meaning of everything we just found. Mean, mean that means average. So the average height is 172, average shoe size is 8.9. The standard deviation describes the spread. On average, how far from the mean is each point? A correlation, what that tells us is the strength of the linear relationship we have. And you can see that on the graph here, that the points, they don't make a perfect line, but they're all going in the same direction relatively. That's why it's a moderate positive. That R squared value here, that's important. That is called our goodness of fit. It tells us how well does the model fit the data. So what it's representing is the average distance each point is from the trend line. And as you can see here, the points are pretty spread out. That's why the R squared value is fairly low. So what this is telling us is that this data doesn't really show us any real correlation. And in the end, we use our equation of the line to use any predictions we need. So I want to predict, like it said, 162 centimeters. What's the prediction of the shoe size? It'd be about around 8. Or I can do the other way. If I say, if a student had a shoe size of 12, predict what their height would be, you'd use the same equation.